Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. So glad you could join me, y'all. How are you doing? I hope you're well. All right. We could be dealing with someone who's digging into their faith, their self-discipline, their bravery, King of Swords energy, the law. All right. I don't know. Somebody could be led astray. Someone feeling stuck, or you could have been stuck in the past. Somebody has a sneaky energy. Could be an Aries, could be someone, a sneaky energy against someone who is following their faith or taking a leap of faith, something about faith. Finding an oracle, diving into psychic gifts or services. I don't know if somebody's looking for a message. Okay. Osiris could be significance. We got Egyptian energy here. And the King of Swords, logic, intellect, being self-disciplined, having faith, with this energy of being stuck. Maybe somebody is pretending. Somebody could be pretending to be stuck, possibly just to see. Um, I don't know. Maybe they're playing around with the energy here with the readings. I am Mama King, the Divine Oracle. Let me see what's going on. Basement today. It's so quiet. Take a look at the tarot. Got a stuck energy in the past. Um, I'm getting it. This is a masculine energy. Or somebody's starting. Maybe somebody's hiding something from a masculine. Someone could be pretending to be stuck. Like I said, I feel like something's not as it seems for someone's fresh start. Someone also could be mesmerized by either a psychic or psychic gifts or someone's psychic gifts. It could be a masculine psychic gifts. So it could be another woman who's mesmerized by this masculine energy. It could be a tarot reader, a male tarot reader. What's the stuck energy? A responsibility or some sort of commitment. Someone could feel like they're stuck in a commitment or some sort of acquisition, or maybe they achieved something that they maybe, I don't know, Hierophant in the upright. Okay, that's some sort of conformity. If somebody, this also could be blind faith. We're talking about faith. Okay, interesting. What's the stuck energy with the Hierophant? We're in Taurus season. Welcome, Taurus. Yeah, Hierophant. All right. So, like I said, there could be you're in some sort of commitment that causes a lot of burden. This also could be a lot of people or a lot of action that has been taken. But the King of Swords does represent communication or action, cutting off, but somebody's committed to a responsibility that they acquired. Maybe that's why you're feeling stuck now. Somebody could have taken on like a step family or something like that, or they didn't think too much, or maybe they were lured into something here, into a commitment with their hands crossed, fingers crossed. I'm sorry. The Chariot in reverse, Cancer and Taurus, burdened, responsibility, acquiring responsibility, but there's a lack of discipline. Also, could be some backfired energy. What's the Chariot in reverse? The Eight of Wands. So now, this could be a woman who's in her masculine energy, like a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. Could be arguing with someone or in some sort of confrontation with a commitment. Maybe this is a divorce. Someone feels stuck in a commitment. They feel stuck in something they agreed to. Wow, this is heavy. What's the Eight of Wands? Somebody could not be very disciplined in their actions or communication. The Tower in reverse. So there's a resistance to change, a resistance to some sort of intuitive energy. This is why the energy of being stuck is here. Um, the Towers in reverse. That's interesting. If someone's not wanting to be disciplined in their emotions, or someone has no control over their emotions, or they feel very burdened by your emotions, or could feel very burdened by your emotions. I don't know, you could display a lot of discipline, like military or some sort of agent or trained agent. Okay, that's above, so below. Sneaky, sneaky. There could be some police activity going on. Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody's hiding their beginning. Like they may need to keep their plans quiet just to prevent any sort of chaos or any sort of, confrontation or warlike energy. Okay, the Fool is in reverse now. Okay, twice the Aries energy has showed up. Aries, Taurus, Cancer, and Scorpio. Mm. The Fool in reverse. So that's some reckless energy, or somebody's very burdened or has a lot of responsibility, possibly for a child or children. Um, Maybe someone failed a test here for their new beginning. Now, I did do a reading a few days back about someone being tested. Um, I don't know if this is referring to that test. Like somebody's a manipulator, okay? They're a manipulator with emotions, or they manipulate their emotions to fit the situation of conformity or something to somebody appears to be dedicated. Somebody appears, but it's not real. They were never dedicated to either a relationship, a commitment, whatever this is, this conformity, this blind faith, this following someone, or someone's used to being, you know, followed without much explanation, getting people to follow them. Okay, the Magician in reverse, that's manipulation or a lack of inner resources. Somebody's full of a lot quick energy, quick. Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands energy. This is quick, 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 or something's happening very quickly. Something about the past. You're thinking about some sort of communication, going back and taking some action on some action that caused some sort of disturbance, or something wasn't allowed to transform, or someone was not allowed to transform, or they did not allow themselves to transform. It's like big, big energy here. Okay, but it's in reverse. So Knight of Wands and the Four Swords in reverse. Somebody could just be really interested only. It could be some online energy. Maybe somebody's a troll, a paid troll or something like that, or somebody committed to causing a burden, trying to stop someone from moving forward. Somebody even could have gotten away of someone's vehicle. A vehicle could have been shot up. Okay, fresh start. Like somebody's determined to do something to either continue on with a disturbance, with a commitment, keeping things in balance. Somebody's purposely making things difficult in a marriage or a commitment. It could be a job, long-term career, something high level. Face either has a lot of time, dealing with a lot of responsibility. I don't see money. I don't see the only Taurus energy here is the Hierophant. All right. So this is all about feelings, or lack of feelings. And the Seven of Cups is an upright. Like somebody's a mental, or somebody has emotional problems, or really disconnected, like severely. Maybe somebody does need to seek some sort of psychic service. Okay. Maybe you're seeking some sort of help, or you need some help. Seven of Cups is a lot of choices and illusions. It could be surrounding a Queen of Wands, but the Three of Wands is in reverse, so there's no expectation of someone having choices. Ten of Pentacles, somebody may have a lot of money. This also could, well, when I said there's no money, but maybe there is. Or somebody has a lot of backing. They have a lot, maybe they got quick money. This could be new money energy, but there's no discipline. Somebody could be very materialistic or even controlling with a lot of people. They could be controlling a lot of people, or someone could appear to have a lot of money, but something is an illusion. And I feel like something has backfired. Whatever this illusion is backfired, possibly on this Queen of Wands and the upright, delusional. Someone may believe that their money or their connections, that's over, well, will heal something, will heal a relationship. Okay, maybe they're pulling out all the stops. We have another major arcana. The lovers are is in reverse. The only major arcana in the upright is the Hierophant, which could also be some sort of blind faith. I'm feeling like it's or this responsibility, or someone took on a commitment without counting up the cost. Okay, that could be also the lack of finances here. Someone also could have believed that someone had a lot of money, or they could be very well connected, but not really make good choices with their money. This could be you who may need some sort of guidance, financial guidance, possibly some self-discipline with your finances. What is the psychic services? The Ace of Cups. So that's divine energy. If someone's not letting the divine in, or they're too impatient. Queen of Cups. Okay, so this is an oracle or intuitive. This could be you or somebody you know. Right? It could just be referring to a reading. All right. Wow. And 4 cups. So it's a lot of emotion over here with this oracle energy, using your intuition. One could be in regret for not listening to some sound advice or not listening to their intuition. Leo energy in the upright, strength card. One could be very strong within, okay? The opposite of what I see here. Um, could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio, Aries, Gemini. Hmm. Could be a relationship. So let me go ahead. We'll do these first. We'll do the archetype oracles first. Hope y'all having a beautiful day or evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you find this reading. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I go live or when I upload another reading. I really appreciate all the positive energy, y'all. Does my heart good. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, 4 cups energy. I hope you're getting from my readings from this channel. You could also be very intuitive. You could be an oracle, a reader, or you just use your intuition here. You could pull your own cards. Because this right here, this oracle energy is very highly elevated, like a lot of emotions, a lot of contemplation, but not out of control emotions with the 4 cups. That's being either not concerned or bothered by the outside energies here, particularly this sort of burden. You could be this masculine intuitive reader here, be an observer, watching a situation, using your intuition or your insight to figure out what's going on. This could be like a family member or somebody you know, a client. All right, as above, so below. Feeling stuck. What was the other one? Stuck and sneaky energy about a fool or somebody's new beginning or your new beginning, or it could be an Aries. Okay, so we got a lot of fire and water, so something's trying to be balanced out. Someone's not allowing it, or something may have came too quickly, or somebody didn't expect something to happen quickly. Separation possibly from a friend group or a congregation. Could also be like a priest or a pastor here with this Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups energy. What we got here for this stuck energy and this Ten of Wands? The womb, mother energy, or something trying to be started, or something was planted, some sort of idea. This could be a single parent who feels stuck in a relationship or a commitment. Maybe they're making plans to move around quickly. Could be a lot of burden, possibly lack of transportation. They feel like they need to move quickly or go quickly, or maybe somebody's flying somewhere. Maybe they're going to fly instead of drive. Maybe you need to fly, or this could have happened in the past. Now, this restless energy, except, yeah, very restless energy, passionate. Maybe somebody's rushing to hear something, rushing to the airport. Okay, feeling like reckless or making some sort of foolish decision, or maybe somebody did. Maybe somebody's got an idea that something's not going to work out. They had some idea that something would not work in the past. Currently could be in a very restless energy, or mind is not calm because of some sort of manipulation. Someone could be worried about something coming back on them, or them not passing some sort of test, or being blocked, trying to block offering. So there was an offer here to keep someone stuck. There was an offer to keep someone stuck either in the womb. This could also have been into the pregnancy. Like I said, it could be single mother, single father energy here going on too. Someone could have offered to have a baby for someone, or to trap someone into a pregnancy, man or a woman. We know it happens both ways, okay? And with this Sagittarian energy coming out, it could be either one. Something's not real, or something's not the way it's supposed to be practical. Okay, someone could be trying to attach to someone's legacy through a commitment. Confidence. Somebody had confidence that they would have a lot of choices, that they'd be able to bring some sort of expectation of a pregnancy or a baby. Maybe someone's offer was to have a baby. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. This could have been a bad decision. The Mother. Wow. So, I mean, with the feminine energy, it could be about these emotions here. Or you're arguing, or this, if this is a man, they're arguing with a woman over a child, parents here. Yeah, definitely a breakup. What's the oracle? The heart. Okay, once again, we have that heart energy, Empress energy. This is about somebody's baby, somebody's child, a pregnancy. It could be children that are blocking a situation, or the need to take care of a child. Someone could have a lot of choices, like a lot of choices, for either a father, or a lot of decisions, choices about. Somebody could have a lot of kids too. Okay, as above, so below. Maybe this is what it is. Maybe someone planned to have a lot of children. Maybe someone has a lot of, like a big family. Yeah. Feeling family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so we're talking about your parents. The situation could have been the same. Maybe someone's upset because their parents stayed together. Parents could have stayed together but really have no love for each other. It could have just been for the money or the connections, or even just for the family. I don't know if you could be coming to that realization. What's the starborn? Star seed energy. Or about a child, a wedding. So someone got married, or yeah, I feel like somebody got married because they were pregnant. Maybe they really didn't want to. Man or the woman, it doesn't matter. It could have been a tradition, you know. Somebody gets pregnant, you got to get married, like a shotgun wedding. If this happened with your parents, this also could be repeating itself in your life. I didn't get the will yet, so what is the offering here with this Page of Wands in reverse? Or someone may have took an offer and feels silly about it now, or foolish about it now. Only things are moving quickly here. A lot of restless energy, or someone lacks the power to really make sound decisions. It's all about attraction, or the way things look. to society, to the eye, past life relationships. So you've known each other before. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those situations has happened. Okay. I don't want to say anything else until I see it. So with the mother and the lovers in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, that would look good if it wasn't for this Three of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Cups. So that looks like to me like there's some sort of delusion or somebody doesn't get it. This Queen of Wands doesn't get it or doesn't understand. Maybe because you haven't made the connection between your family issues, your mother, or whatever happened with your mother, or what she may have done in the past. As above, so below. What's the Three of Wands in reverse with the Seven of Cups here? Queen of Wands. Separation. So time apart from from your partner is on the horizon, whether you know this or not. Okay, you could be getting this information because you're watching a intuitive reading. What's the heart? Let's see. Find an oracle. Ace of Cups. Divine energy. The heart and the Leper King. Somebody could be a lot of emotions, but very smart, very faithful. Okay, but their emotions are in control. Okay. So someone needs to express their love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Let's see what else that is. Express your love. Somebody has a lot of emotions or a lot of heart for. Oh, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, like you could be getting it through this reading, or something about somebody's intuition could be off. Or maybe there's some sort of illusion in here, or just some sort of romantic energy that may not be practical. You deserve love. You are lovable. I got that yesterday too. Okay, so maybe you're being told to pay attention to the red flags. You could be using your intuition and you're getting this information. This could be a confirmation to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That could also be the Aries energy. Upright. Also have Leo strength in the upright. That's also playful energy, childhood energy. It could be a difference between you and someone else, or your past relationship, or maybe you're just thinking about your parents' relationship as you're wanting to move on to something else. Sagittarius energy once again. Leo, Cancer, Capricorn, possibly 10th house. That's destiny. Okay, so there's something from your childhood that you're trusting in that could be karmic that you need to pay attention to. Reflecting on the relationship between your parents is important in making a decision or heading toward your destiny, or using your intuition here to tap into like home life or whatever relationship you're wanting to go into now. I feel like this is more romantic, other than more than a job or anything like that. But yeah, and this Ten of Pentacles, Taurus energy, you could be have Taurus in your 10th house. I mean, yeah, 10th house, so that would be your North Node. So Scorpio would be in the past. That's also represented the Tower, would be your past life, uh, your South Node energy. So somebody could have Taurus in the North Node, Scorpio in the South Node, doing things. So you're destined to change the trust that you had as a child. Whatever went on with that family issue in the past, feeling stuck, whether it be your parents feeling stuck in a relationship, maybe they had to conform and get married because of a pregnancy. That's not your destiny. So you got to think of things as it came from God, but it's something's not practical with your faith or what you've learned in the past. Maybe you want to keep things smaller. Maybe you did things in a big way, like there could have been a lot of materialism involving your connections to your family, like family traditions. Your parents could have been very fun, or maybe you thought they were. Okay, but you're pulling some sort of attitude from your past, from your childhood, using your intuition. Yeah, checking back in that history at home. doing it dramatically, your career resulting from the history of doing it in a big way. Someone's very dramatic or wants to be very, very dramatic in anything they do. Okay. I said Leo could be highly aspected in someone's chart, someone's energy. Um, I think I'm here. Maybe you need to separate from your current partner. Pay attention to the red flags. Something is cautioning you about this relationship. Maybe somebody wants to get married and you're worried about what happened in your childhood or with your parents' relationship. Getting married just because someone was pregnant or it may not be the best thing. Okay, it's not the same as above, so below. So fifth house energy, something about trust in the child. Cusper energy, possibly Leo and Cancer. Sag and Cap. Cusper energy. If somebody's doing something the same or they want to do it the same or they feel like they're doing it the same, you could be recognizing that you're doing it the same as your family, your parents. Whatever happened in your childhood is you're either trying not to repeat that energy, which could also be causing that energy to be repeated if somebody is like not completely healed or they haven't settled some sort of chakra energy, like what is it's either the sacral or the solar plexus. Something's off in there. Something's not quite healed yet. Either your situation or whoever you're talking about, thinking about, or in a relationship with. This oracle right here because I feel like this is going to help. Okay, so we have the butterfly effect. It has to do with Leo energy, the sun energy, happiness, childhood, pregnancy. All right. With number 19, that could be significant. The 19th of the month. Lingering on what you do today can linger into your tomorrows, karmic energy, and perhaps someone else's tomorrows as well. So I'm talking about at least two energies here. Um, it's like when someone says something negative to you and then you carry it through your day and then you pass that on to someone else. So transference of energy here. Wow. It's important to think before you act and remember that every action does have an equal and an opposite reaction. Okay? Yeah, backfire energy or something's become very burdened now. Um, Stop and consider the consequences of your actions. Yeah, one thing goes to another, or someone's not quite firm in their emotions, so they're easily manipulated, or their bullshit is easily transferred, or people pretend to act like them, or pretend to act like them. They could have a very strong presence, but it's misguided. Okay, maybe we don't, or maybe we don't. We are a bit of a joke, or if we are on the receiving end of someone's forked tongue. We must learn that sometimes people have nothing nice to say, or they don't believe in you. But you can take this opportunity, use this as fuel, and make them eat their words. Prove them wrong about who they think you are. Be the bigger person. Serve that shit right back to them on a silver platter with a side of salt. So somebody's very manipulative with their emotions and their actions, talking crazy. Maybe you're sick of it. And it could be your parents, could be something you're used to at home. What's happened in the past could be your own commitments or what you're trying to avoid, which I agree with at this time. Maybe you're apologizing for something, for somebody else's action. They need to stop or you need to stop. First of all, you're hardly responsible for other people's actions or their behavior, okay? So that has to do, yeah. Secondly, when you are constantly apologizing, the words "I'm sorry" can become like nothing, like a broken record. It loses its meaning and it's just annoying. Change your tune and realize when it's time to face the music. Okay? If someone's not allowing themselves to be broken open or to reflect on their past, even if they have this Queen of Wands energy in the upright, they're delusional. Or they're thinking about their other connections or their lack of connection. Okay. Maybe they think you're crazy, or they're saying that. Maybe you feel like you've broken, like your life is in 1,000 pieces that are drifting away on the breeze, on the wind. Okay. You must break open to reveal all those everything that's inside of you. Your true beauty, masculine or feminine, is discovered when we look at the whole picture. We got to look at everything. Somebody may just be taking bits and parts of your life or seeing bits and parts of your life and trying to make some sort of conclusion. And I feel like this is somebody who's close to you who's really not paying attention to you. They could be blinded by their own beauty, their own looks. Okay. We are greater than the sum of our parts. You are in the thick of it. Whatever's going on here, the doubt, the fear, focused on tiny broken pieces that make up the whole, just take a breath and remember that you got this far and you are stronger than you believe. Okay? If you don't have faith in you, I have faith in you. And I know you're going to overcome when you pay attention to these red flags and not be silenced or made to believe that you have to stay stuck in a situation or relationship. That's not it, for real. We all deserve to be happy. We all deserve to align with our soul's purpose and not take on the energy of others. So I wish you the best. Please stay blessed, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.